Hello friendos, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be diving right back in to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Rose Petals palette. And in case you missed my first video, here she is inside. And y'all, this palette has me hyped. Probably the biggest surprise of the year as far as a comeback for me from a brand. I felt like ABH was kind of in the background, kind of forgotten. Dare I say, one of the last on my list when they used to be a favorite, and now they've come to the forefront. They've brought us this great quality palette. I can't wait to show you these two looks. So let's get into this 2 looks, 1 palette video. Friendos, just stay tuned. So let's go ahead and get started with our first look. We're going to go in with Sun Rose. And I'm starting out on my Sonia G Mini Booster. This look will be so easy to do. Any of you, even if you just started doing makeup today, you'll get the hang of this so quickly. This palette is just so easy to use. I feel like all the shades just blend themselves. And now I'm just sort of going back in windshield wiper motions, getting that pigment on there. Then I'm going to go into the shade Dune. Not a lot of mattes to pick from in this palette. That's the one critique I'll give it. And this is sort of a burnt sepia. Sepia if you're my sister. Y'all chime in. Is it sepia or is it sepia? I feel like these videos aren't going to be long enough because it just takes no time to get the pigment on and blend it out. Now on my Hourglass number 12, we will go in with the shade Noble. That's the chocolatey matte brown. Then on the same brush, we'll go in with the shade Nocturne, and this one is sort of a gunmetal shimmer. Look at this, you guys. This is without spray here. So yeah, none of that was sprayed and it looks so good. Okay, then Haze. Now this one looks darker in the pan than how it applies on the eye. This has such a high reflect that it comes out a little bit lighter and brighter in person. Now this one, I did get a little bit of fallout, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray my brush. And the finishes on all these shades are just beautiful. I'm going to finish off everything with the shade Heavenly. This, of course, is going in my inner corner. And my sister is dying for me to use this Miss Glam Brush Angled Eyeshadow R61 so badly that I'm going to dust around the sides of everything that I've done and get everything just looking really nice and diffused. And with that done, I'm going to polish off the look with liner. And I already put on mascara today because clearly I am going crazy. But yeah, I'll be back with lashes on. See you guys in just a sec. Alright guys, so let's finish off this look. I'm going to go in with the Buxom Undercover Lip Liner. This thing is so old, I can't read the name on it. That's all I can say, this one. Then I'm going right over top of it with the Buxom Full Force in the shade Icon. Then guys, I'm going to finish everything off with the latest Elephant palette from Hourglass. I'm just going to do a combo of the 2 blushes in the palette. And friendos, it's time to move on to our second look. But before we do, I really want to know what you guys think of this one right here. Let me know in the comment section down below, and we'll get into the second one now. Now for this second look, we're gonna start out over here with the pink shade. That's Rose Quartz. And on a random, very fluffy crown brush that apparently was super cheap, because I've not had this not even a month, and the wording on it is wearing off. I'm going to tap in here, tap off there, and then I'm gonna go crazy. And then I'm gonna put this all over my eye. And this is one of those, not quite a satin, not quite a matte, somewhere in between shades that will look good even blended into the crease. I'm hoping we have a long enough video today because these shades are blending out so fast. Next up, I'm going to go back into the shade Dune. This is on a classic crease by Sonia G. And I'm gonna take this up a little bit higher and start buffing in a circular motion. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. The look is over. Okay, back to it. And I'm letting this just be all types of blown out and smoky today. And I don't have this all blended out just yet, but I want to get a little bit more definition, so I'm going to switch over to my E34 Dome Utility from Sigma and go into the same shade. Now with another clean brush, my Units 204, I'm just going to blend these two together. So now we will go in with the shade Royal. This is a beautiful purpley, plummy, burgundy shade. And that went on so nicely even without spray, but just for the sake of time, I am going to go ahead and spray my brush. Now friendos, I want to hear from you guys. Do you all spray your brushes with water? Do you run them under the sink? Do you use setting spray like I do? What's your technique? So for those of you who own ABH palettes, tell me, what is your favorite in your collection? I was talking to one of my YouTube friends today, and we were discussing ABH palettes that we passed on and which ones we have in our collection. My sister owns Modern Renaissance. What else do you own? I love a lot of my ABH palettes, especially Prism. Like the ones that I love the most, they discontinue. It pisses me off. But Subculture and Prism, those were my jam. Also, really, really love Riviera. It comes with me on every vacation. Y'all know which one I don't like? Norvina. Norvina is just, I don't know. That one has not very good quality. Or at least the one I got was a dud or something. It does not work for me. All right, so now I'm going to take Ashes and Dune, do a 1-to-1 ratio right here, and I'm going to blend up and over my crease. And this brush is a Sigma E36. It's gonna help me get that tight little blending that I wanna do. Also, do you guys remember the year where Anastasia, it was this time of year, they were just launching collab palettes left and right. It was like every 2 or 3 weeks we were seeing a new influencer. It was kind of sad because I felt like each influencer didn't get their opportune time to shine. Now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to go in between Haze and Rose Quartz. I'm going to spray that. And as you might have predicted, I'm going to go ahead and do some winged eyeliner off camera and I'll be right back to you guys. So now guys, to finish everything off, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop. I'm not even going to read this name. It's stupid. It's really stupid. It's just, know that it's a dark mauve. Some of these ColourPop names, I feel like they have run out of ideas. And I mean, How could you not? They put out a product like every other week. So Thick as Thieves is the color that my sister told me that I'm going to be putting on my lips today. We're going to go in with the Jeffree Star Liquid Lip Shade. Or what is this? Velour Liquid Lipstick. I don't know what I'm talking about. These are getting a little dried up. This one was from the Vault that came out a couple years ago. And I'm going in with Makeup by Mario Soft Plush. No, can't talk tonight. I'm going in with Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Blush in the shade Mellow Mauve. I love these guys. They are so skin-like and just infinitely buildable. You can go in soft, or you can be like me and go in a little heavy. I can't resist though. I really like a good baby doll cheek. Well, friendos, I hope you all had a wonderful time hanging out here with me today. I certainly love talking to you guys after I post all these videos. I'm ecstatic to hear your thoughts on the palette. I want to know if you like these looks, if you ended up picking up this palette, and what you think of it. Again, my only criticism is I wish that there had been a few more mattes, and I wish that they had gone a little bit more adventurous with the color story. But as far as the formulation is concerned, this was definitely one of the best palettes of the year so far. And now comes the time when I have to bid you all adieu. I wish you all a phenomenal rest of your day. Please don't hesitate to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, or if you just suffered through it and pity me. And also, I hope you'll subscribe if you've not done so already, because if not, we'll both have to live in the sorrow of never knowing what could have been. Alright guys, have a great one. Bye.